he got started. Cam Newton. Obviously, Cam Newton spoke about Auburn recruit Deuce Knight potentially wearing his old number of number 2 at the University of Auburn, and he had some words for the young brother. And I don't know. I mean, do we think those words were rather harsh? I don't know if everybody saw the
I
video,
think so.
but
I think so. I don't really think you don't have entitlement over a number until it's retired. The number's not retired. In college, they don't really retire number. They retire basketball numbers, but it's not like you can't wear it. You get what I'm saying? Like, because you can see, especially in basketball, like they'll retire 23. I think 23 is the only number in Tar Heels that you can't wear. Other than that, you can wear 50, you can wear 15, you can wear all these other numbers. But in football, it's not like that. They more retire your name than your number. You really don't have an entitlement to that. And I get it. You've done amazing things in your one season at Auburn. I understand that you won a national championship, SEC championship. You were one of the most talked about quarterbacks in college football history. There's for you to say he has to go out there and win before he switches his number. That's preposterous to me. Because what if he gets said number and just say, all right, cool, I'm 7 now. Like I'm good. You get what I'm saying? Like you should be wanting to pass the torch over, especially for someone who's only been there for a year and done at least a year. Now, there's pressure when it comes to that from what you've done, but pass the torch. You feel what I'm saying? I think Cam is a little bit entitled to that because of what he's did, what he's done. You know what I'm saying? And I just don't agree. I don't agree, man. That's a kid who probably looked up to you, who probably wanted to go to Auburn because of you. You get what I'm saying? You're telling him that he can't wear your number. And I just don't agree with that. I don't really see it as a lot of day.
Ace, what you feeling, man, dog?
I'll say, yeah, the words can seem a bit harsh, uh, but I think that just with Cam, the way he grew up and the way the coaching, him being a coach as well, that's how coaches going. I mean, I hate that's how coaches. Everybody know they play the sport. That's how coaches going to talk to you. They're going to talk to you all type of sideways. Hell, me being in the military here, they'll got sergeant NCOs here. They'll talk to you crazy. You know, um, it's all about what Deuce Knight is. How are you going to respond to those words? Are you going to let this get in your head? Because if this get in your head, just off this right here, you're not an SEC quarterback. You're not made for it. Or you bounce back, you prove, all right, fuck it, I'm gonna make my own legacy. And that's what, Cam said, make your own legacy. And I think he's trying to save him from I think he's trying to look out for him as well. Because like, bro, if you wear this number, them Auburn fans gonna want, you know, almost damn near duplicate what I did my 1 year here. You know, I want you to I think he's more so saying I want you to just create your own legacy. And it's one of the things where never meet your heroes, bro. You know, that's just one of those things, man. And um, I think Auburn should have retired that number long ago, right after that season, honestly. But I thought the number was retired. I didn't know the number wasn't retired, but
Nah, I don't think they retired. They have retired. It's so weird because it's like I don't know how other teams do it, but I know for us instantly, like Jadavian Clowney is probably the best 7 we ever had, but we never retired that number. We're probably gonna retire him. Sterling Sharp's probably the best. What was he, 89 or 88 or something like
Yeah, and
that?
we still got people wearing number 2.
Yeah,
Well,
still went
well, hold
to.
on. Wait, no. I gotta think about it. Do we have anybody wearing number 2?
Probably so. They probably on the bench, but probably went two now.
I don't
But
know. I ain't seen
like the
nobody
North,
wear two.
I don't know. I gotta think about that now. I don't think we have, bro. Now I think about it. The number
So
2, I actually don't think we've had anybody wear number 2. So I don't think anybody's wearing it this year. We
I
could go.
think
We could
I
do
think
some Googles.
I think the only number that I know nobody will ever wear in the history of sports ever is 16. There ain't gonna never be another 16 in South Carolina because first and foremost, ain't nobody gonna ever wear that number ever.
Yeah, but you know it's crazy. All right, so nobody. So I think we found something. Nobody has one number 2 that I can recollect. I mean, I'm talking about throughout all the years I've been watching Carolina football. I don't remember seeing a number 2 on the field. So, so it's like it's one of those things where it's like it's not retired, but you know.
Yeah.
You understand the magnitude. Like you said, like Clowney's number hasn't been retired, even that's all he's done. Marcus Lattimore's number has been worn plenty of times since he's been going as well. But so I understand that. I mean, it's not retired, but when you talk about what Cam Newton did, obviously we understand the magnitude of what he did. I agree with the message. I will say, I think I'm just getting older in the sense that I don't know how these kids operate in terms of how is their mental, how strong is their mental to hear that, because Cam sounds no different to me than any other coach I've had in my past. Like, as loud and brash as it is, like I know it's not meant to be like you can't do it. It really is a call to action. Like, hey, if you're gonna do it, are you willing to do what it takes to really
Right.
wear that number?
Do
Like,
you understand like what's at stake with that? You know what I'm saying?
exactly, exactly. Because then you throw that number on, you're being asked to be the savior of that program. Because that's a
And
program that definitely needs some saving.
that's
And
what he's trying to
are
save
you
them
ready
from.
for that?
And that's what he's trying to save
Exactly.
them.
And you
And
also
I
got to think about the landscape of it too. Like, what if you go there where two you don't like it and you out, or you don't play the way you want to play, you out.
right. So like, why put
Right.
that on yourself when we don't even know how true are you to this? I think, bro, if you go there, you compete, you win the job. Maybe next year you think about taking that number on. Like, you need to actually know if you're going to be at Auburn for the long haul before you even think about taking that number. I mean, I think Cam's well within his right to feel how he feels about it, because I mean, when you've done what he's done, you do earn that type of cachet to be able to say like, bro, nah, there's a statue of me out in front of that stadium. Nah, I can't just. It is a little. It hit different. It hit different. It's like you would never even question if somebody wanted to wear Bo Jackson's number. Like, we wouldn't even. I don't think we would even have a second thought about that. Like, man, you ain't Bo, bro. What you going if you wear that number? You need to be a Heisman level AP National Player of the Year caliber player. You can't do that if you're not gonna be that. And again, it's a lot to live up to. But overall, I mean, I hope the kid hears it. I hope he takes on the challenge. Now, I mean, I would love to see a guy who will be able to wear that number and do what Cam did in it. Just because, I mean, like, you know what type of kid that has to be. You know what type of athlete that has to be in order to want to take that on and wear that on his chest. So I mean, it'd be great to see a guy do it. I don't believe there's not too many quarterbacks that are capable of that. We haven't seen too many quarterbacks in the sport in general capable of that since Cam has played. So if I was him, I'd leave it alone. I'd leave it be.
Yeah.
Here you go. Here he goes. Here he goes.
I think 16 a better number anyway. That
Yeah.
Listen,
Look,
16 gonna be a better number because ain't nobody gonna wear that. Who really just gonna be like,
no, you
yeah, I'm
better
about
not
to
wear
wear
that.
16, bro. Who wears 16? Like, be honest, bro. If you playing like receiver maybe, bro. Like, you ain't
Oh,
wearing no 16, bro.